This video is not planned at all, so I hope I do a good job, but this is really coming from my previous video. So I just finished uploading and sharing and all of these things, my other video on burnout, and I was just kind of making sense of it all, man, making sense of my emotions, my feelings. And I tend to, after I post a video, just kind of reflect on it and see what I am thinking about. And stop it, this laptop. And I kind of realized that I got into a place of burnout because of the work ethic that I was choosing to implement. I am a child of hustle. I am a child of hustle culture, okay, through and through. And I'm realizing it is a very toxic thing to be part of. And I'm just going to talk a little bit more about that. So stick around if you want to know more. But anyway, hi. If you are new here, my name is Nompi, and this is the Show Up with Nompi, where we are just showing up for our lives, showing up for ourselves, because the best form of self-love is to show up for your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations, honey. So I'm gonna go into the video because I want to really keep it to about 10 minutes. I've never been at 10 minutes, but I'm gonna try really hard. But I'm reflecting and I'm sitting here thinking about the type of work I've done, and I almost fell into the trap of saying, you know what, I'm not going to work hard anymore. And then I was like, yeah, but hard work is what got you to where you are, you know. I got here because I worked hard. And I was like, but I also got to this place of being tired because I worked hard. And then I realized, no, it was not from the hard work. It was from the ideologies that I have had about work. And after just looking at it, I'm realizing it's closely related to hustle culture. So what is hustle culture? I'm just going to give you a brief explanation of what I understand hustle culture to be. Hustle culture is this ideology and way of thinking that you can have everything you want in the world, like you can have all the success, all the money, but it's gonna take everything away from you. You're gonna have to sacrifice everyone and everything and any inch of joy that you might have in your life so that you can be a successful person, you know. It's these codes that you see that says you're gonna sleep when you're dead. You know those codes, you know those channels, and you know those motivational talks that when we first got into like motivation we all listened to. It's this whole thing of saying that you don't sleep. You know those videos of those entrepreneurs who are like, while you were sleeping, I'm still hustling, I'm still grinding. Like, it's just that unhealthy way of work that basically says you need to work yourself to the bone to be worth something. Your worth will be dependent on how much you can sacrifice yourself and work yourself to the bone for you to actually come out to be anything. And it is a very dangerous ideology, and I can say for myself, I got to a place of just depression, burnout, and anxiety, and I think it had a very big role to play on that, okay? Because I had an ideology that I need to sacrifice, and for some reason it looked like the sacrifice was paying off, okay? Because during this time where I believed in hustle culture, which is up until like a few weeks ago, I got promoted and I was glorified at work. Like, I was recognized, you know, and a part of me, as I was doing this thought, like going through my mind and just thinking about this thing, I was like, but maybe you are who you are because of hustle culture and it's been good to you. But then I realized, no, I'm not where I am because of it. I am where I am despite of it, you know. It's like, let me put it this way. Just because you are running a marathon and you eat sweets the whole way, it doesn't mean you won the marathon because you ate the sweets. It means despite you applying what is appropriate, you still managed to finish the marathon. There is so much more potential that lies within you had you actually applied the right principles while running this marathon, having some water, having some electrolytes, you know, like exercising and, you know, preparing for the marathon. So this is where my mind of thought is with hustle culture. A lot of us think we are where we are because of it, but it's been holding us back, and it's making us take like 10 steps forward and then take like 6 steps back. We're taking like 15,000 steps forward because we push ourselves so hard, we sacrifice everything, but then we take like 14,000 steps back because when you burn out and when you crash and when you lose your mind and you just want to detach yourself and you're depressed, it takes you back and like all the way back. So this is where I'm sitting with hustle culture, but also I want to recognize the fact that this is glorified in the workplace, okay? And we have kind of come into this place where we glorify being overworked. And I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna say a couple of things. I don't know where they'll land me, but I'm gonna be honest, okay? I can remember so many times in my job where I was sitting in a meeting and we have this thing called recognition, where one of my line managers recognizes me. I remember this so distinctly. There was a time I was so tired, I was so overworked. I missed Christmas with my family, I missed New Year's, I was working night shifts. I was like really, really in it, right? And pushing in so much work. And my manager came to me, and during this meeting, he's like, I would like to recognize Nompi for all the work she's been putting. I'm so proud of you. I'm so impressed by the amount of work, the amount of sleepless nights, and all of these things. And I felt like, this is it. I am being recognized for this. And this wasn't even the first time. I had one of my old line managers where there is this system where people can see if you're online at night. And I was online at about 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was like new in the company then. And they sent me a message on this chat, and they're like, impressive that you are still up at this time of the night. So I kind of felt like these are the things that gave me a step up in my career. And I prided myself in being busy, okay? Because I kept getting this positive reinforcement of, you are tired, you're exhausted, but you put in so much work, you sacrificed everything, but well done, you are so impressive. I started priding myself in being busy. I started priding myself in being all over the place and, having 5 million things to do, to an extent where I took a very tough job. My job was combined, and I think a part of me fed off that thing of saying I'm so busy all the time, and everyone looking at you like, oh my gosh, Mpumi, I feel so much for her, she's so busy, and me feeling some level of people being impressed by that and feeding off that energy, that I put myself in more situations where I'm overworked, overly tired, and just feeling like I can't sleep, I need to work, and all of these things. And really like being part of that and saying, you know what, that is what makes me committed as a person. That is what makes me, a great employee or a great person in the workplace. And in all honesty, I'm realizing that's not what makes me a great person. When I work, I do good work, and the good work is what makes me a great person. It's not the fact that I slept at 2 o'clock. It's not the fact that I had to sacrifice so much to be this person. It's the good work that I do. It's the good work that I deliver and constantly do that has got me to where I am. But now when I think about it, I'm thinking, how many times have I not delivered good work because I was overworked? I just slapped something together and I put it through, And I didn't have to be in those spaces. But we get to a place where we are so overworked and so tired, and we just feel like there is not enough time in the day. And then we make the mistake. I love this one. We make the mistake of saying, I need to be more productive. And then I have been on a wild goose chase on productivity before. Okay, I have read so many productivity books saying, I need to be more productive. I need to deliver more. I need to do more. I need to be more. I need to just run this race. And realizing that it was not a productivity thing, it wasn't a time management thing. It was really like a wellness and internal management thing of me becoming to a place where I'm more self-aware of myself and my well-being, and understanding that a whole person shows up way better in the workplace, shows up way better for their business, shows up way better for their relationships than a person who's just in this space of just do and never rest. Because when your body forces you to rest, you crash. You don't rest, you crash, right? And then you lose a lot of traction. So yeah, that is my experience with hustle culture, and that is really why I'm saying I'm done with it. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to keep being a sacrificial lamb. I don't want to keep sacrificing myself, being a sacrificial lamb to success, you know. There are better ways of working, and I am pursuing those better ways of working, and I'm becoming more productive, and I'm becoming more happier in those ways of working. And this is what I'm really taking into my new chapter. It's coming soon. Some of y'all might know, but the time the video comes out, you guys will probably know, or I don't know, I'll see. But yeah, I'm coming to a place of realizing that I need to do better for myself, and by doing better for myself, you do better for others. And this is not by any means some sort of like a selfish pursuit of just, you know, making myself like feel good all the time. No, this is really just around how do I get better at feeling as a person, and how do I get better at showing up for myself and others as a person, right? So yeah. Okay, so I was just about ready to close off my video, and I was actually going through it, and I realized I missed this one thought, and I really wanted to add it into this. And it's really around, I'm asking myself, why is it that we fall into this trap of hustle culture and working so hard and feeling overworked, despite the feeling of wanting to impress others and getting this positive affirmation from the guys, from our managers, the people around us when we do it. I think also it has a very big element, and I will speak for the black woman, right, or me as a black woman, is that I am carrying so many black girls' dreams on my back. I know that I will have to show someone this is possible by me breaking those doors and breaking those barriers. Some other girl at the workplace, at home, around the street, the girl next door, whatever it may be, they will realize that it is possible. Like, we are getting into spaces that our parents have never found myself in. I'm the first woman in my family to own a car, and I mean my mom, my dad, not my cousins. I was the first woman to own a car, and I feel like it's my responsibility to show them that it's possible to break these glass doors and break these things and break these barriers and continue to excel. So, and then a second thing, I will say that we are children who are products of hunger, okay? And I'm going to put it this way when I say hunger. I did not have a terrible upbringing, but I had moments of lows, like heavy lows, right? And I understand now the generation that we are at, where we are now finding ourselves being in corporate for the first time. We are so desperate not to be hungry like our parents were, like our mothers and our fathers were. We are so desperate not to be hungry, and we'll do anything because we see now. I think with us, I know a friend who's hungry right now, and I know a friend who just does not have the same luxuries that I have right now. So I'm so desperate to not be hungry that I'm really like gonna try and pull everything. I'm gonna fight in every way, type of form to not be hungry. But we forget to rest in that, and it is like, yo, what the F, man? What the actual fuck? But anyway, yes, I'm just gonna add this clip because I really felt this was important to add, and I know I probably am now not sticking to the time, but it is what it is. I tried, okay? I really did try, guys. But anyway, before I close out, right, I want to tell you the craziest story that happened in my workplace once. So our senior managers have been given this luxury. I don't know, is it a benefit or a luxury? I don't know what it is, but I think it's madness, right? This benefit that they get unlimited leave days, and their unlimited leave days, like they can take leave anytime for however long, but they just need to take their laptops with. And I'm like, that's not a benefit, okay? That is a scam. That is a scam. But anyway, how many of us do it anyway, right? We go on holiday, we go on all of these things, but we are so attached to our laptops on the hip, right? You take your laptop with you everywhere because you are so scared of not working, thinking something will happen, and nothing will happen. Just rest. So yeah, it is a wild. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this is as short as I am hoping it will be, because I tend to make very long videos and I'm trying really hard not to this time. So thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you guys so much. My channel is getting to a place where I'm kind of looking at my older content and I'm realizing I need to deliver more of showing up versus just talking about what I plan on doing, but really showing up and showing you how I've showed up, right? So a lot of content like that is coming. But anyway, thank you for showing up today. I appreciate you. Please like, share, and subscribe. But share with your friends and your family. Let us grow together. Share with your other professionals, your entrepreneurs, those who've got side hustles and 9-to-5s, because I think we are all under this trap. We all stand to learn something from this. I will see you next week, guys. Okay, bye.